I was in a chat room this morning and CVS came up and someone asked if they thought it was a good buy right now. So I wanted to take a look at it and kind of get an idea of what I think about CVS, where it's trading right now. We're going to do a quick run through of the indicator charts just to get an idea of where it is. First of all, you notice we have a pretty good uptrend here. I had earnings back here. We came up over the 1 ATR into the 2 ATR bands. These are no buy areas for us. We really needed to get back below a 1 ATR, preferably to back toward the mean before we would like to take a long. Looking at it right here, it is in a buy area. It's still below the 1 ATR band. Prefer to see it a little lower. We've got some good price levels right here that could, be some support for us and potential areas to put our stops. Let's take a look at the stacked wave. It is really pushing that 2 ATR Keltner channel. I don't typically like to buy above it. I don't typically like to buy when it's pressed up against it like this either. I would rather see it come back into the wave area. Something like we had right here is a much better buy. The other thing that's a little worrisome for me is this 70 RSI reading right here. That is an overbought area. Now, yes, it can continue up even if it's overbought, as you can see it did through here. However, the probabilities of it are lower. So let's take a look at the stacked EMA, or the stacked moving averages. Got a lot of separation between the 10 and 20 here. I don't like to see that if I'm looking for a long. It's also a very steep angle. Not real happy with that. But they are stacked in the up position, showing that the trend is, overall trend is up. 50 days obviously up, but it's very steep. 200 is just turning up. We also notice that we've got pretty good support when we've come back to the 10. They dropped to the 20 here, but we've got support through the 10 EMA up through here. We're at the 10 EMA right now. We've got support here. That would indicate to me that there is some buy opportunity, even though I'm concerned about the wave indicator. It's the one that shows me that we may not be in a buy area, especially with RSI like this. But the Bollinger Band and the stacked moving averages tend to make me believe that we may be in a buy area. And we've gotten some relief on momentum here as the Bollinger Bands have started to contract. So that indicates that it could be moving into a trading range through here. Let's run a couple of Fibonacci lines and see what we can find out. Alright, let's pull up our Fibonacci retracement. I don't really have a good swing low. We might count this one, but really this is the one that I'm looking at. And if we use that one, we can tell that our retracement is a long way from where we are now. So I'm not going to use that one. Let's see here. Let's look at our retracement from here and see what we've got. We've got the same thing. We're showing that our retracement down into this area is more what we would expect. And that's really not what I want to see if I'm wanting to go long. Run a fib from here just to see if there's any upside left. Again, I'm seeing a 61. My 61 is right here, just a little bit above, and my 78 is right here, just slightly above that. I've got a 127 target up here, which is not bad. It's really concerning to me that my support from my fibs are down here, which is where I would expect support on this particular indicator to be around this mean. Also, looking at this one, my support comes into the wave, which is where I would expect it to be. Still not a lot of up here, so I'm very concerned about that. Stacked EMAs. The only real thing we've got going for us if we're looking for a long in CVS is it's trading right at the 10 EMA. If you wanted to go long, you could go long here, and your stop is probably going to be right in this area. So you're going to go long at 75, 73. Market just closed. I guess we'll be going long today. If you want to go long tomorrow, assuming there's not a gap up, you're going to be in this 75, 73 area. Your stop is going to be around 74.21, so you got about $1. If you're going to shoot for the 78.6 fib going up, then you've got a little over $1 profit in it, or right at $1 profit at it. So really you're looking at a 1-to-1 ratio on your first target. Really not much sense taking this target here with your stop down here. There's just not enough money in it. So your stop's gonna, or your profit target's gonna have to be this 78. Personally, I'm not gonna take this trade. I just, if I could have got it on this candle maybe, or even a break of this candle possibly. Right now, I just think there are better options out there. I do believe you could make money with it. I think this is going to hold. I think this 10 EMA will hold. I think that this price level area will hold. But just from a probability standpoint, I have a lot of concerns over where it's trading at. On my wave indicator right here is pushing that 2 Keltner channel. I would rather try to find something trading like in this area if I'm looking for a long, or anywhere below it in this area possibly. But so I would need it to pull back closer to this 61 retracement, even as it moves up, maybe even to the 73, 80, 74 range. The only concern I have there is then I've got broken resistance right here. So yeah, I do believe you could take a long trade here, and I think that it will be profitable, assuming the market doesn't completely collapse. But I'm going to pass. It doesn't really fit what I look for in a swing trade. I'm not going to trade it. If you would, in the comments, let me know what you think. If you haven't liked this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm just curious to see what you think about it. When I looked at it in the chat room this morning, I was leaning more toward a long. But now that I've really dived into it, now I think I'm going to pass on this trade. Let me know if you take it and what happens. I'll try to remember to follow it. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Thanks.